Welcome to the Alive Lauren podcast. This is a place of celebrating juicy, soulful living. And oh, my Lord, has it been a long time? God, it feels so foreign. It's been a really, really, really long time. So once upon a time, this podcast started because I would get so excited about people that were demonstrating that business can be a force for good. That you don't have to be a business that then has extra money that you put towards some good. That your business itself can operate where it cares about its staff and it cares about its stakeholders and it's responsible and it looks at its suppliers and just in how it operates. It is the change, just like they say, to be the change. That you could have that on like a business level. So I'd get like very excited and then I'd share with friends and family and started a podcast to sort of do similar, just like pretend I was sharing a wonderful new discovery. And then it kind of morphed into also at one point sharing, I don't think I ever finished, was a daily blog post that I did when I took on like a 40-day day fast, which landed up turning into 7 weeks. And then what else did we explore was just general ideas, always keeping it to about 10 minutes. Also, the whole theme of the podcast was also about imperfect action is better than perfect inaction. So it was never about fully having everything prepped and prepared and so perfectly organized, but it was just like having a consistent habit of putting something out there. And then something else we did do, which has been a pretty good consistent effort, although I lost momentum here, was wanting to send like a blessing, a wish to my kids and my mom, also to myself for the day, and then looking for like a nice image on Pinterest and sometimes having an idea and looking for an image and then getting inspiration from the image. And I sometimes would record them on here too, which has also kind of taken a bit of a hiatus. But now we're back because the idea then I just thought, let us begin again. And it can just be something that inspired or something that's alive in me. Just ideas or notions that maybe playing with or I've kind of heard. So Mickey Singer remains a really significant influence in my life at the moment. Really enjoying. He records at the Temple of the Universe and on their website twice a week they upload. So he's got a new book out, Untethered Soul Living. Because you've got the Untethered Soul, the Surrender Experience. Oh my God, I'm just totally like messing up the names and titles. But it's a more practical one, and I haven't got round to the book. But I guess something that's really been alive and kind of been playing with is this idea that, like when you go to choose a movie or a book, and you get to experience like this phenomenal story. Whether you read the book or whether you see a movie or whether you book to see a play, a theatre production. I was thinking like, what if life, like you choose a book or a movie. What if you could actually choose to be a character in the movie or the book? And you could actually like be in their body and experiencing what life is like for them from the inside. And what if like all the sensations that they went through as they experienced life, you wouldn't just be from the outside like feeling it and getting a sense of it, but you would be in. And it's like, what if life is that? What if like we choose an experience and then we get to inhabit the body that's experiencing that from that perspective? And yeah, that it's actually like you're always safe. What if you kind of in a way have actually seen the whole story before? You kind of have an idea like, yeah, like when you watch a trailer, you get a feeling of something, and you've kind of like, someone recommends a movie, and it's all okay, because ultimately, like, it's all a movie, it's entertainment, and what makes it juicy and wonderful is the variation and the spontaneity and the unexpected twists and turns. And what if we could bring all that, those standards of like diversity and flux and the welcoming of twists and turns that we love and savor in movies and books, and bring that into life itself. What if, we kind of see life as an entertaining experience that we get the privilege of for a teeny weeny sliver of eternity. It's just very fascinating. Yeah, and then I also just had such a strong sense the other day that like this was that Mickey Singer was talking about, like this idea of like this elephant, right? So imagine there's a big elephant, and depending on where you're standing, imagine you just can see like what's immediately in front of you. So if someone was standing on the side, maybe they'd think they're seeing like the side of a barn or some big expanse of canvas. Someone at the front, could absolutely be adamant that they see a fire hose. Someone at the back would argue that they see a rope. Obviously it's a rope, and someone looking at one of the legs could be pretty sure it was a tree trunk. And the thing is, like, everybody is looking at the same thing. And it's just a different perspective and angle, but it's all one elephant. So, like, what if all of us are just experiencing, it's all just life that we get to experience through the eyes and body and soul of the character that we get to inhabit for the time that we do. And like, if we all drops of that one ocean, and we all like, we're just experiencing life from all these different angles, and ultimately all of our experiences add up. And what if, because if we all are that one ocean, ultimately they all drops from the same ocean, then ultimately we all experience everything. So there's never anything else where, there's never really anywhere else to be, or there's nothing you're going to miss out on, because there's an eternity to experience all of it. So it was just kind of like quite delicious to play and imagine that, because if there's an eternity to experience every possible variation, then it's actually okay, because there's never missing out. Just broadening the experience of definitions of pleasure, and just like embracing the opportunity of experience. So that is some of the stuff I've been playing with recently. Oh my god, that came out very loud all of a sudden. Okay. So it is nice to just be honoring the experiences of the day, and just celebrating something that inspired or moved or touched a heart or a soul. Wishing you glorious adventuring until we meet again.